What's up, everybody? If you don't know by now, you should know that the best SMG in Warzone is not actually an SMG. It's a pistol with an SMG conversion kit on it. That's the Renetti with the Jack Veracity kit. Veracity kit, off the top of my head. We'll see when it's in loadout. But it's the best SMG now. It kills faster than everything. It has about SMG movement. You would expect faster movement with the pistol, but not really beating out the SMG's movement because it is an SMG. It beats everything. It even beats the FJX Horus when you look at only headshots, which if you haven't watched that video, I'll link that down below on the FJX Horus and whether you should be running it or not. But if you are running any actual SMG, you're probably losing to the Renetti, so you should definitely run the Renetti. Right now it's king. It's probably going to get nerfed at some point during this season. Doubt it even makes it to mid-season without a nerf because it's so dominant, so you should run and use it while you still can. Let's look at the loadout. Okay, so here's the loadout for you. We have the usual ZEM 35 compensated flash hider that we're all running on all our SMGs now. It shortens your radar ping, doesn't take you off the radar, but helps a lot with vertical and horizontal recoil. Then we have the 50-round drum because we always put the biggest drum on it. You can go 30 if you're playing solos and duos, and I would recommend that over the 50, but if you're playing trios and quads, you definitely need the 50. Then we have NIDAR Model 2023 or any optic of your choice. I don't necessarily mind the iron sights, but they are very clunky and very crowded. Then, like I said, Jack Ferocity Carbine Kit is obviously the must because otherwise it's just a pistol, and the Ravage 8 stock to really help with the recoil even more. And then this thing is an absolute laser. If we go to the firing range, shoot this wall here. No recoil control. It's got that little kick in it, but other than that, it's nothing. Should have plates on my dummies already. Insane. If you are struggling with that recoil a little bit, because it's not just straight vertical or anything, you can remove the NIDAR optic and then go to something like the Bruin Onslaught grip to help with the gun kick and recoil control. And this is something you have to play around with yourself because I personally just like the way it is. Or you can look through. I think it's the skeleton. One of these grips helps a lot with that horizontal, but it's just unnecessary. I would stick with the optic. We can look at it with the rear grip to also be able to look at the optic. And you can see iron sights are super duper crowded and clunky with just that little window to look through. And I don't know about you, but I'm not always the best with iron sights. So to have something that crowded, I might get lost in them. As you can see, that definitely helps the recoil. It still has that little bit of a kick, but the kick's not as strong and it doesn't go as vertical. But I mean, control your vertical recoil and it's fine. I just do not prefer it over going with the optic just for the cleaner iron sights, the cleaner sight line, which way cleaner, way better. But that is the loadout that I would run: ZEM 35 compensator, 50-round mag, Jack Ferocity kit, obviously, NIDAR model or your choice of optic, and the Ravage 8 stock. That's the loadout. If you're just here for the loadout, I do appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. There it is. Go get frying with that. But we are going to jump over to true game data for the rest of us that want to look at it statistically. All right, so here you can see we have the HRM build that I run, that I know a lot of people run, but it's not the most popular one. It's got the long barrel instead of no barrel, but whatever. We have Ram 9, which got heavily nerfed, Striker 9, which is now competing in the SMG meta for actual SMGs, and then WSP 9, which I know a lot of people like, but isn't quite competitive. And then, of course, we have the Renetti turned into an SMG. So be ready. There it is. It destroys everything. Nothing ever catches up to it at range. It doesn't drop off until 17.5 meters. And you can see 140 milliseconds behind itself at that drop off. And the next closest is the WSP 9 because everything else has already dropped off by then at 688 or 160 milliseconds behind. It absolutely destroys head, neck, chest, stomach, upper arm, lower arm, upper leg, lower leg. Even go combo here. I'll put this back to the default values. Oops. Button. Default values here. It just destroys everything. Go sprint to fire delay. ADS time. Doesn't matter. It's destroying everything. Only with ADS delays and stuff does it start to catch up, but then you're getting out of SMG range. Absolutely would recommend this as a sniper support if you're aggressive, AR support, whatever it is. Definitely run this. And if you watched my FJX Horus video, you know I talked about it really shines with headshots. So let's go ahead and just throw that on the chart. Just see what it looks like with only headshots. and the FJX horse beats it when you have ADS time. Go ahead and take off ADS time. The FJX horse, and that has no attachments on it, so we're ignoring that. So that's why we're getting rid of ADS time. Go headshot only. It looks like it's on chest shots. Here we go. The true game data was bugging. With all headshots, it blows everything out of the water except the Renetti. So absolutely run the Renetti while you can. Run it before it's nerfed. It's fantastic, and I 100% recommend using it. That being said, that's all I've got to say about it. Once again, if you didn't get the loadout, there's the loadout for it again. But this thing absolutely fries. There's no point in running any actual SMGs, unfortunately, and this thing is going to get nerfed. But I will link True Game Data down below if you'd like to check it out for yourself. I also have my Twitch and all my socials linked down below. Live almost every day. If you want to see anything, just come pop in and chat, and I'm happy to try anything you want me to try, whether that's adjusting this loadout, using other SMGs, using Renetti. I'm happy to do that for you. And my other social medias are linked down below, like I said. Appreciate any interaction on any of those. But I will see you on Urzikstan and Rebirth Island. Get frying. Have a good day. Bye.